Alright. I'm apparently sitting too close to the camera. Why are you so... It's weird. Completely weird. No clue. I got nothing. Just realized that I adopted that Nick Frost phrase from Shaun of the Dead. My, like, own personal phrasing. Which is kind of funny because I like to say that I don't like Shaun of the Dead, but it's a guilty pleasure movie. Also, I'm going to straight up apologize right now for yesterday. So I ate lunch yesterday early because I was training some newbies. And, like, I finished lunch, which was fresh cooked stew meat with stewed potatoes that I added cream to at the end to thicken everything up. And I earnestly, like, at the end of lunch, my heart rate was up over 100 beats a minute. And my stomach felt like it was going to turn itself inside out for cleaning. And it was terrible. So I got permission to leave work early. And, more or less from that point forward, I kind of, like, I kept meaning to go to bed, but I just sort of sat here like this. I mean that almost legitimately. I mean, I got up a couple of times to use the facilities, but I didn't really do anything yesterday. I just was not feeling good. I'm not 100% today. I really legitimately am not. Probably have taken today off, but I'm not. I didn't take it off from work. I'm not going to take it off from stream. And we're going to play some more stuff. We're going to kill some more NPCs, and we are going to leave Blue Shirt Guy out of this because, well, he's not in this game. I basically, like, I was completely zoned out. I wouldn't say I was asleep, but I was definitely at my desk. I wanted to sleep. I kept being like, okay, I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna go to the bed, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Hi, Sergeant. What's your head doing out of your hide again? Sorry. But yeah, no, I was just like, and then Coda would ask to go OUT, and then I'd have to let her OUT. So yeah, yesterday was not fun. I feel a lot better today. And the fact of the matter is that the way that it came on yesterday, it was kind of so quick. There's no way that it was what I had for lunch. You do not get food poisoning from the thing you ate in less than 20 minutes. You get food poisoning from the thing you ate yesterday. But the only things I ate yesterday were part of a margarita pizza that I got out at Seavers when we went to do our photo shoot for my nephew's senior photos. Some cannolis, a little bit of sliced apple, and then when we got done, we ordered pizza from a place near where my sister's boyfriend lives out past Norwood, Young America. And everything was delicious. Nothing tasted off. But clearly something that I ate on Sunday didn't agree with my insides. I don't know what it was. It could have been the cookie. We had a big cookie from the pizza joint that we ordered from. That Might have been it, because it was still soft and gooey, which is my favorite way to have cookie. I hate it when it gets crunchy. Mm. Right, exactly. But it cannot come 20 minutes after you eat, which is like I finished eating lunch and I'm sitting at my desk and my heart rate is going up. My stomach is starting to feel queasy and I'm like, but I cooked the food. I was cooked under pressure for over 2 hours. The meat was falling apart. There was no way that I literally got sick from what I had just eaten. So, and I don't remember what I ate on Saturday. I can tell you I did not do any raw food on Saturday. But I stayed home on Saturday, so I ate whatever I ate on Saturday when I was home alone. I don't remember. Anyways, we're gonna go kill some NPCs. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to being able to kill some of these other NPCs that I want to kill. And just to assure everyone, I have not been playing this on any of my days off. I've been mostly playing Diablo 2 on my off time. Mostly because, like, the best part of The Sims is the part where you're, like, making your character. And then after that, I micromanage too much, and it's not that fun. Because I'm like, no, but you didn't pay attention to your dog! No, go pay attention to... Now you need to go for a walk, and you need to keep your dog happy, and you need to do this so that you stay happy. So, yeah, no, I haven't really been playing The Sims. Just kind of lame, because I just bought the expansion that has the dogs. I wanted to have a dog. The dog that my character ended up with is actually a dingo, because it was the only one that looked like Coda. I named it Coda. Because I can. Alright, let's see. Also, Linux, I kind of am digging the electric blue over there for you. Your name in chat on OBS, though, is orange, so it's really weird, because electric blue on screen, kind of Halloween orange in chat. Like, you're literally your own color opposite. Let's see here. Tell Edgar about the blood. Okay. I don't want to tell Edgar about the blood. I want to kill people. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the mesmer level to kill anyone else right now. Yeah, is blue one of your favorite colors? I mean, you could, but then you'd have to pay Amazon like $130 a year.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
It's always interesting when color coordination happens completely by accident. I take it your I don't want to say instructor because that's not really right. But the person that you were working with today, I take it that they had on a light colored shirt. Why is my phone being all poofy? I have a gajillion things sitting on top of it today. Not including the glass of milk that I just finished. Oh, God bless it, I forgot to answer my stepmom. Pardon me while I answer my stepmom. What the Dickens? Since when is there a freaking limit? Oh, it's not a limit. My phone froze. I keep forgetting that my phone has that problem ever since the back got cracked. It's been getting worse, actually. Alright. Everybody's effing live. Now let's go poof again in a little bit when my stepmom reads that. Cohort. Oh, man, I should not have had that glass of milk before stream, and then another one on stream. I'm not lactose intolerant, but that's a lot of milk sitting in my stomach. I was really thirsty for milk, though. Oh. You know, I read somewhere, or not read, but I heard somewhere online, I think it was SciShow, that the reason that rubbing your eyes kind of feels good is that there's a parasympathetic response in your body that causes your heart rate to slow down. Oh. Kirby Flurgenergen. And there's my stepmom. Giving away my free time. My by myself free time again. My parents don't understand the need to be alone to recharge. So. I may turn London into my own realm. I don't know. We might kill everybody, but we're not going to be making more vampires. Except maybe for Swansea. Except that wouldn't count as killing everyone. So I guess I have to actually kill him. Damn.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
Harriet Jones.
I'm afraid it's your sister.
Oh.
My sister?
She's
sister
to
that
be
we killed.
buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Well, I mean, we literally can't end the game. Because if we do, then we didn't kill everybody. And we want to kill everybody, right? Except for Blue Shirt Guy, which, of course, is a reference that I'm probably the only one on stream who's getting. Yeah. I think I killed everybody here.
Time has lost its effect on me.
No, it hasn't. Trust me.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
What is she still doing here? I murdered her son! Didn't I kill Mortimer?
So many deaths. And what of my own life?
Yeah, see, there's no Mortimer. What are you doing here, lady?
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
She doesn't know her son is dead.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
Oh, you saw that?
He was at
movie.
death's door when he was
I'm not the
brought
only
here.
one who gets it.
I just want him to be better as soon as
I'm
possible.
probably the
He's
only
not
one
out
who
of the
liked
woods
it,
yet,
though.
you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Mortimer is dead, lady. He's dead, Jim.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Bye. He's dead. That guy's dead. Everybody else is too high a level for me to kill. Alright.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
You. I think you're... Oh, no. I need headache medicine.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
I'm just
Good
checking
evening,
if I
Nurse
can
Hawkins.
kill anybody.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, good.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I'm actually grateful to hear that because, like, reading the reviews for that movie was like, what do you mean it was a terrible movie?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I'm going to watch it
How
anyways.
are you doing?
Oh, I'm thirsty, Doctor. I feel decay rising in me.
Oh. Oh, she has a migraine. That's why we didn't kill her last time. Fudge Knuckles. I don't have any treatment for migraine.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
As long as they're not nocturnal emissions.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
Because Mortimer tried to kill himself.
By this horrifying epidemic.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Damn you, why are you level 5?
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I'm pretty sure that we haven't found everything for Dr. Tippett. Oh good, you boys are both here.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
You're a Fruit Loop. You're a loony.
Why were you locked in that sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in, despite my claustrophobia.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctor said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
Why did you run? What was the reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital, but I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
Yeah, that sounds like claustrophobia.
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about is their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
That's technically true of anyone and everything.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then, if you're so interested in my case.
When I rescued you, You expressed joy at seeing the sky again, so I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during a shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery
I think I
attack.
remembered that from the
We
first
were
time.
buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. Oh, the terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, but when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it, Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive, just for a few more days. I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
That had to have been hard. Contemplation like that, that would nearly destroy someone.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Is it weird that that makes me happy, like, that he is so devoted to his other significant person in his life?
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Yeah, take this.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite
Jonathan's
to
just
refuse your
fattening him
counsel.
up.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Okay, now for the other one. There's the other one.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually listen to doctors, but perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France, too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
You and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. And surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see? Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
I don't blame him.
How do you feel about Oswald, Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
I think he needs to focus on loving his mate. Because, pretty sure they're gonna die here really quick. Blight might last a little longer, though.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
They started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at my ears, my fingers, lips. I couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies. Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
God damn it. Why are you why are you level 3? Urgh.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Alright, we're gonna run off over here.
Still alive and healthy. Can't you be satisfied with that? We have no reason to survive being buried in a mass grave.
Oh, I was in the right spot to begin with.
Battlefield anymore.
Ah! Daggum it all. Is not happy. I don't know why it didn't work. to rest. I know we have 15,000 experience points, but it's not time to sleep yet. We'll come back to them.
If only I were young again.
I was trying to, but you guys wouldn't let me. The devil, why is there? Oh, it's not big enough for anyone to get through. Why are we telling me to investigate citizens' actions? Who are we investigating? There's no one up here to investigate.
We fought for England, but England won't fight for us. City is more peaceful without bombs, but no less dangerous.
Come on, I want to eat you guys. Go talk to each other. So I can get my final hint so that I can feel okay when I kill one of you. Oh, excuse me. Oswald, where are you going? This is not the right direction. No! God, help me.
Still alive and healthy. Can't you be satisfied with that? We're not in the middle of a battlefield.
It literally will not let me eavesdrop on them. That's annoying. Okay, fine. Be that way. We'll come back to them later. I can't investigate them. Five, three. Flurgan. Unopened box. There is nowhere to stand out here. We're supposed to be going to the cemetery. This thing respawn over here? Have you respawned yet? Did we go to sleep? I don't remember. Oh, you're not here? No? That door is locked? Okay. Ow. Stupid leg. You're level 15. I'm only level 12. This is gonna
Best
suck.
be on your way home. He's mine.
Stop shooting me.
Snap it, Leech!
Ow. No. I guess maybe not suck so much. There's a furry one right there. I'm gonna come at that from a different angle. Assuming that I can survive these guys up here.
It's a leech! Kill it!
Where? Where's there a leech? I don't see any leeches. There's just vampires. Ah, crap, it's the priest.
Stay back, beast!
Eat this!
Damn it. Ow.
That's gotta hurt!
Only if you actually hit me.
Oh my god!
The power!
Ow! Damn priest hits like a bag of bricks.
Stay back, beast!
Also, why is the priest so effing fast?
The power of the Lord commands you!
Oh, does it now? God damn it, I was coming back here to get my hands on the guy who was supposed to be behind you. Ow?
Go on back to the shadows!
You know, that power only works if I'm standing next to it, right? Damn it all.
Stay back, beast!
I'm staying the F away from you, my man. Especially while you have backup.
I shall fear no evil!
Really? I shall fear no priest. This is not going to go very well. Come on, where are you at?
Away with you!
Oh, God.
God walks with me!
God does not walk with you. God damn it.
Stop! Vampyr!
These priesty dudes are tough as nails. And we're still not playing Whack-A-John.
Stay back, beast!
Oh, I totally forgot the sword could absorb blood. I forgot I made that upgrade. Thank
This
you.
man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Eh. I mean, it is what it is, Jonathan. Scott, it's not the vampire. It'd have been bad news if it had been the vampire instead of the doll. One or is it two? I know that in addition to the one or two more down here, there's also Fuzzy McBeaston. Eat my blade. Why are we laughing at me now?
I have
I'm
this
trying to eat the rat.
thirst for blood.
Really? 5 shilling? That's all I got out of that? Ooh, large beast is level 16. Sorry. Yeah, I think I can sneak up on these guys. I think one of them is paying too much attention. Ow. And we made it out alive. So much rejoicing. Get a wool scarf out of the deal. Not what I was trying to do. I don't think I want to go in there right now.
Crush the leech, boys!
Ow. No crushing this leech.
You! Get back in the grave!
I was never technically in the grave.
I'll kill it!
I was sitting at the top of the grave.
I'll kill you!
Sure you will.
Die, vermin!
This is despicable.
I wouldn't say I can beat anyone, because there's no way that I could beat the Red Queen right now. Ah, flickery flick flick. She is still far higher level than I am. But I'm doing pretty good. Especially considering how, you know, timid I usually am. Oh, no, passing down that way. Killings. I hope I never noticed that there was a... Really? Never noticed that before. Learning new things all the time. What? There are a few things to do in the cemetery. One of them is find the priests. Oh good, more light bloods here. Strange formula. And then there's the widow. Be up there full. We don't need to eat anymore. I'm gonna have to rescue her though first, because if we don't, she's gonna die. That would be a bad thing.
My mother would die if she were to see me in this state. I must wait.
Ah, that means I have to go around. I'm gonna end up losing her, and that's not gonna be good for me. God, I don't remember how to get around. What's the other way to the cemetery? But on the plus side, I came back here and found some stuff. Wow, found a bunch of stuff. Keep one there again. Find in here now? Just some rats. So, funny thing, that, now that I'm thinking about it, CinemaSins just sinned Interview with the Vampire. Which gave me a good laugh, because although I love that movie, it is kind of cringy to sit down and watch. That's the button. You have to come this way. which is not necessarily good for me. I know where we are. We come through this way when we're chasing her sister, except that she breaks open this door for us. Right now I can't go this way. Damn, I was actually kind of hoping that I'd be able to come through this way. Yes, he is.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
You're probably the most annoying one to deal with. You can hear him screaming back in the, graveyard.
Better go home.
Come on.
I'll kill you! Shit!
Alright, for shiggles, we're gonna see if we can kill these guys over here, too. You can't even see me from around the corner.
Murdering bastard!
What? Did I kill people? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't kill anybody. Nobody just died. They're all still alive. See, they're just fine. They're crazy. Oh, look at this. I totally did not kill that person. I can guarantee it.
I said stay away, sir!
Really? I said, I'm going to eat you. I'm not sure if I really want to go into those sewers right now. We've got probably enough experience points right now to level up to at least level frickin' 15.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Sure you do, Jonathan.
What do you want? Somebody help!
I hit the wrong button.
What do you want?
Kill you eventually. Ow.
Somebody help!
Ow. That's not fair. Don't eat me.
What do you want? Somebody help! Who are you? What do you want?
Stop asking me that. Didn't I already tell you?
Somebody help!
God damn it.
What do you want?
That is so not. I'm so tired of that fucking bullshit. I clearly dodge and then they still get me. That's annoying. That's what that is. It's fucking annoying.
What do you want? Somebody help!
I am helping myself. In a second, lady. I gotta pick up after all my kills here. Where'd the other one die? There's the other one.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Lady who's going to stay up there.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Nothing else in here that I can pick up just yet? No. Don't mind me. I'm not intentionally breaking things.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word. I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, your Velociraptor scream doesn't kill me, dude. Get out? What? I was not trying to pick up a rat. Alright, so we've got Samuel. Anything else in here? Missing anything? Doors that open? No. Normally I run through this area so fast that I don't notice anything. Go through that door.
I cannot enter.
Yes! Finally. suppose I've gotten anything I need for this. Got this door. Flicker, flicker, flicker. We are supposed to be going and doing the cemetery thing. Good Lord, we have almost 15,500. We have over 15,400 experience points. That's a lot of experience. Missed me! Remember, there's a reason to be up here. Burned it. Nope. Stop that. How did I attract the attention of so many of you? I missed the chance to stun that one. That's not your home. You're supposed to return to the top of your route, not, you know, random places where other scowl work. Shotgun shell. Nothing? You didn't drop anything? You suck. But I was guarding things that had stuff. Really? Back to rent? hear you. Where are you? I forget how that song goes. Ah, F you. And not that you would want to hear me sing it anyways. My singing voice is, not even close to what it was when I was in high school. Oh, well, we found the gravestone for Clay Cox. I'm pretty sure that anyone we murder ends up with a gravestone that we can visit. It's just about having to find them after the murders. Jonathan, loving son and brother, villainous murderer. Come on, there's got to be more than just Clay. It is. Thomas Elwood. I know I've killed more than 2 people. Harvey Fiddick.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Can't find it right now.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
I think it's the minutes in a year.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place.
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery. I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
And that's the vicar.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
But he killed her.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity.
Yeah, which is because it's
don't be so
525,600
She had been
minutes.
scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me.
You add an extra 4, I don't know why.
Death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I apparently need to plug in my Fitbit. It's only got 9% power left.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
I'm not sure what else that number could represent. I'm pretty sure that the only reason that number exists is for that song in Rent. Can I open this door now?
It's locked.
Yep. What about this one over here? Can I open this one over here? Oh.
I cannot enter.
Cannot. Well... on the plus side, I think I already killed everybody over here. Unless they decided to respawn them. It just saved. If I die, I die. This is the spot where the blind man lives. Are you gonna come and get me, or what? There are 3 more of them. Dude, I am level 12. You guys are all way higher level than me. Damn it, stop putting your finger in the wrong spot, Faye. Ow. Thank God for blood-drinking swords. God damn it. All. Oh. Killed them all, but I don't think anybody dropped anything. That's not good. Okay, no, somebody dropped some stuff. Stairs. Shillings.
I've heard so many bad things recently, I'm almost glad I cannot see them.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
Okay,
All
goodbye.
right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir.
Apparently I need Mesmer 3. But we proved I can take on a whole mess of high-level shit.
Goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Garbage can I haven't looted. Alright, and this is Whitechapel again. Another cot.
Good evening, Mr.
You had a migraine,
And
didn't
good
you?
evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Maybe?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I don't know much about the woman.
I already gave him
I'll leave
medicine.
you alone, sir. Hello again.
She's level 5. And healthy.
Very well. Goodbye then.
How am I stuck? Stop being stuck.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I will make you as still as bones in a little bit.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She has been laid to rest. That's all you need to know.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Actually, are we able to kill Vicar Larrabee? I don't know.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
So I haven't found your last proof, hint, whatever.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I'll never know what goes on in that place. But as long as people are getting better, I'll stop investigating her.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Oh, I found a scarf.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Could this be the scarf you lost, Miss Popper?
It is much more than a scarf to me. It is the only thing that connects me to my family and my country. Thank you so much.
God damn it! But it wasn't.
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
That woman is a saint. She's living proof that a strong will is sometimes all you need to make a difference.
Grr.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can. Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker,
It's Mr. Whitaker.
So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back. He is dead, isn't he?
Yes.
He is so
He
dead.
is now. The epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
That woman is as depraved as Jezebel, and she deserves the same fate.
Really? Why is that?
This woman runs no medical facility, but a temple to the false prophets of science and debauchery. And she has many accomplices, I heard.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery. I have proof of his crime, and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
I'm pretty sure that in times far distant, to be zealous was actually considered an insult.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Still can't eat him.
You again? What do you want this time?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
She's doing good work. I saw her yesterday and told her she could call on me if she ever felt threatened.
Too late.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you have any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I guess what she does for people makes it all right in the end.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis. Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
I don't know why, but I always feel like he says his dreams are soaked in glue instead of gloom.
Have you any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I don't believe in miracles, but it seems the epidemic has been kept at bay for a few days.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Alright. I need to
only
run to
pain
use
and
the facilities.
suffering in
I will
this
be right
world?
back, guys.
Even my...
I'm totally going to bed when we're done with stream tonight.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Yes.
So,
also,
may I ask you a
how
few
many hints
questions?
do I have
I'm not
left for you?
bothered. What could be worse?
I have one hint left for you, but I could totally mesmerize you right
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
And now I have that song stuck in my head. Which is funny because I only know, like, that one little lyric. I know she's not here. I'm more trying to see if I can get in to here. Dude, it doesn't even tell me the door is locked anymore. Okay. God bless it. Could have walked out of my room and knocked over one of the heaters. Mind you, the said heater was not turned on, hasn't been turned on in a long time. But still, it fell over, it made a noise, and hence I jumped. Picked up everything in here, right? There's nothing left in this entire place at all.
Again.
No, it won't.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Uh-huh.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I can't believe that people are naive enough to trust her medicine. She's just a shady nurse with good connections.
Says the woman selling snake oil.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Until I have enough to kill you! Still want to get Albert.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of want to get pretty much everybody. But Albert should be easy. It's just be a matter of coming over here, going down over here, and waiting for his dumbass to get up and walk over here. Albert. This garbage can I haven't loaded yet.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole living in the streets. Not me.
Bloody hell, boy.
You know, it's entirely possible that some of the stuff that I want to happen won't happen until I go to sleep.
Stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Someday you'll understand.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Too bad there's no fast travel in this game.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Right, not another drunk asshole littering the streets. So instead you'll be the child who never fucking does anything with his life. Yep, another garbage can I haven't loaded. Oop. Oh, you have a priest with you. Ow. Nope, we do not play.
Away with you!
Stop it. That was not the button I was trying to use.
Stop! Vampyr! It's done for him!
Nana boo boo. Why none of you all dropped anything? That just goes back into Whitechapel. No? Okay. Hands off! That was clever. Holy shit! Nope. Sorry for yelling in everyone's ears. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That was terrifying. I was not expecting the large furry beast to come after me. I don't even know where he came from. Now he's underneath the bridge. Ah! Don't mind me using the game's mechanics against it. Oh, excuse me. What you're talking about? I'm not doing nothing. Also, Sarge has like half of his entire body out of his side. If I can at least kill the one guy, then I will take on the large beast, but I can't take them both on. I know what I said, and I mean it. I just wanted to... Ow. Ow! Son of a... Fuck. Oh shit. Now I have two of them again. Pardon me a moment. Oh, that's right. I'm inside of an area that I can't heal in. That's massive. No rats in the immediate vicinity either. Both eating down here. No. Yeehaw! Where's the other one? Oh. Actually, really glad that both of those swipes missed. Yay! That take care of everything new that spawned. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Good lord, we have almost 16,000 experience points. Don't need no stinking rats.
Die, vermin!
Surprisingly, that did not bring any of the other pre-win guards over here. That's amazing.
Look at it! Vicious bugger in it! Over there! There's one of them vermin! No rest for the wicked! Bloody leech!
Who says I'm a leech? Just because I drink blood does not mean I'm a leech. Leeches don't have bones. Though they do have 3 jaws.
Die!
Thank you.
The power of the Lord commands you!
Nope. How about no? How vicious son of a...
God walks with me!
God does not walk with anyone. He's a fiction.
Stop! Vampire!
How about no? God damn it. Stop that. It's not like I really have to, kill everything.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
You. I remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me. Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me. Chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
We are our city's final hope. You are a coward blinded by fear.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan.
But I want to eat him, Edgar.
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Prime Minister?
I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this. If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
I'd be delighted to help you if I'm able.
What exactly happened here while I was absent?
Hampton turned, quite violently as it happened. Lurking about, attacked Miss Jones. To say he created quite a commotion would be an understatement.
Are you sure it was Hampton that killed Miss Jones?
There was blood everywhere, but no body. And you know the state she was in. I fear for what he did with her. Hopefully he just hid the corpse.
How did the Guard of Prewen come to hear of this?
McCullum has spies everywhere. He will jump at any opportunity to disparage the Brotherhood and show his contempt.
I just recently met the strangest creature in Whitechapel. He was immense. He mocked me and accused me of hypocrisy.
Perhaps it was a skull. London's streets are overflowing with them these days.
It was a vampire, all right. But what kind, I'm not sure. He was large and very fast.
If you find anything more about this creature, the Brotherhood would greatly appreciate any information you could spare.
He was observing me with the obvious intent to do me harm. His very presence evoked a palpable sense of menace.
You need to be careful, Jonathan. You've no idea what this creature really is.
Oh, it's a vampire. Not an Ekon.
I recently tried to enter a church. It has been a very unpleasant experience.
The Brotherhood's research on the matter of faith and vampirism has proved somewhat insubstantial, to say the least.
Is this proof that I'm cursed in the eyes of the divine?
The wrath of the Almighty? There's no way of knowing. It could be subconscious guilt, or irrational fear, or deep-seated beliefs.
It's hard to explain in terms of science, that's for sure.
I'm sure Lady Ashbury will have far greater insight into this matter than little old me.
Who was that man in your office?
Geoffrey McCullum, actual leader of the Guard of Prewen. I suspect he's the man behind the rebirth of this old and dusty society.
They know I'm here now, don't they?
I understand your need for blood, and will not get in your way. But if you could refrain from feeding within these walls, it would go a long way to defending your case.
No.
What do they hope to achieve?
Their ultimate goal is the eradication of all vampires in the country. They see you as a threat to mankind, Jonathan.
Thank you, Edgar.
That's not Lady Ashbury that I'm looking at. Thank you. Oh, look. He's worth 6,000 experience points.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Oh, yes.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm thirsty, Doctor. I feel decay rising in me.
Is there anything you can tell me about the recent commotion here?
Many things can happen under cover of night, Dr. Reed. But I took no part in this massacre.
But did you see or hear anything?
I can't say I did. But the smell of fresh blood almost made me faint, Doctor.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
I have wasted 2 months for so little result.
Beware, child of the night, for I shall come back and have my vengeance.
Ooh, I found a small key. Where does this small key go?
What on earth happened here? Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... well, maybe it was him.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
I'm trying so hard not to go to sleep so that we don't suffer the consequences for everything.
We are.
Dr. Tippets. We get all of your...
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
No.
Can you tell me anything about the recent commotion in the hospital?
It's a tragedy, pure and simple. The hospital is meant to be a safe haven to all. We failed the people who trusted us with their care.
Do you think I should not have brought Mr. Hampton back here?
It's not your fault. You rescued that poor soul. It was the Christian thing to do. But we should have noticed his instability.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
We are.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! It's one of them! Let's see how it likes it! Fear no evil! We do the Lord's work here!
Ow!
The power of the Lord commands me! Watch it! It's a killer! Anyone shall Lord, give us strength. We have to stop it.
Good luck with that. We have to stop it. Meanwhile, what happens? It stops them.
Watch it! It's a killer! Eat this!
Ow. Fuck you. Alright. So, it's a little earlier than I've been stopping, but my insides are singing about some dinner or lunch or whatever I ate earlier today. So, I should probably go. Oh, well, I took over 300 photos. Not all of them were photos for the thing. But yeah. But that's neither here nor there. I do have to call it because I Yeah, I have to. I just have to. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much. I promise if you guys have questions about the photos, I will be happy to talk about that tomorrow. In the meantime, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. Sleep tight and don't let the Fae bite. I will see you guys tomorrow.